Hello and welcome all in this video once again. In this video we will discuss about definition of fishery, brief history of ancient fishery and about the blue revolution. Okay, so let's start with the definition, simple definition of the fishery. So fishery, it is a study of collection, preservation and marketing of all edible fish from different water resources. The study of collection, study of preservations, how to preserve the netted fish, and about the marketing. All this can be studied in the fishery. So now we see that history about the fisheries. From that it will be clear that our ancients are well familiar about how to collect and preserve the fish. So here is some ages are given, and in the bracket there is a period of that particular age. Okay. Now first, Stone Age. During the Stone Age, the sun drying and smoking, these are the methods are well known to that people at that time. Then Bronze Age. At the time of Bronze Age, salting method is developed by the fishermen of that time. In the Egypt and Iraq and in the Indus Valley, these fishes are traded in the form of dried fishes. Dried fishes are traded in the market. In the Iron Age, trading in dried and smoked salted fishes is found in that particular period. In the market there are dried, smoked and salted fish are sold. During 400 BC to 450 AD, that is Roman Age, organized fisheries are established. At the time of Middle Age, the fisheries flourished further in the Atlantic. In the 18th century, ice preservation started in the China. That is a method of preservation of the fish in the ice can be started from the 18th century, and in the 19th century the fisheries set back due to rapid progress in the agricultural development. So in the 19th century the fisheries set back due to the progression in the agricultural production. From this we now get a little knowledge about ancient fishery methods used by that people at that time. Now little about the concept of blue revolution. We have to focus on today's fishery and what about the fisheries tomorrow. So that is the base of the blue revolution. It will be cleared in the next slides when we see the blue revolution. Before that, we must know about the current position. So our country is blessed with vast inland water resources in the form of rivers, estuaries, lakes, brackish water resources. That is a large source of water is available all there, but due to under exploitation it remains hidden. So we have to use wisely all this material or this water resources to boost Indian economy to great extents. India is a under progressed country and Asian countries are poor countries. At 85% of population resides in these regions, but it holds about 15% of the world's economy. These are low income food deficient countries. These Asian countries are low income food deficient countries. All these problems can be solved with the help of a fishery. Fishery can solve these problems because India's share in the global fish production was 3%. India's share in global fish production was 3% in the past. Our country is gifted with more than 8,219 kilometers of coastline which covers 9 states. So this is our strength. Our country having more than 8,219 kilometers of coastline and which covers 9 states. Also, Maharashtra holds about 720 kilometers of coastal line area. The per capita availability of the fish in the developed country is about 25 kilogram per head per year. As compared to that, the fish production of our country is very low. Before 2000 AD, the fish production in India was less than 5 million tons. 5 million tons. But due to blue revolution, India produces 6.4 billion, that is 64 lakh tons of fish production. So, due to the blue revolution, the production of the fish is increased in India. Also, the fishery GDP is 1.07%, while agricultural GDP is 5.34%. Now, India shares about 18% of the national agricultural export. Now, the position is increasing day by day. That is, our share is about 18% of the national agriculture export. In that, out of the total agriculture export, 18% of the national agriculture export is only about the fishery. When we see the briefly about Indian fishery progress, we can found that till 1947, Indian fisheries followed ancient modes of practices. That is, the boats which are used or the nets at that time, that boats, nets or all that material which is used at that time before independence till 1947, Indian fisheries followed all that ancient modes of fishery practices. But in 1950, the experimented with advanced technique is started from the 1950. Around 1960, introduced mechanical boats. Use of mechanical boats started around 1960 by the Indian fishermen. Around 1970, Indian seafood industry emerged out and ranking as 7th largest country in seafood industry, and it is estimated that by the end of 2025, domestic demand for fish in India will be between 60 to 135 lakh tons per year. That is our estimated production, about 60 to 135 lakh tons per year. Now, this is very important to know that now India has become 4th top fish production country in marine fish production. India get 4th rank for the fish production in marine fish production in all over the world. And it is also known that India is the 2nd top land fish production with 32 lakh tons. The remaining part of this topic will be discussed in the next video. So, thank you for watching this video.